As long as we're alive, we got a chance.
So we are back here on Cut Talk, man. We got something a little different tonight, man. So in terms of collaborations and mashups, man, these guys, man, I was able to build friendships and relationships with these guys just over the past couple months, past couple weeks, and it just made sense. Man, I got a spot, I got a pod, man. Let's do something, man. I got to get these guys down here. So how we gonna do this is I'm gonna start with my man on the couch, man. I always bag on this guy. This guy is literally Tommy from Martin, but the opposite. He work everywhere. He got his hands into everything, man.
This is
man,
true.
Tommy opposite, but we got the homie Corey Stewart in the building, man.
See, still.
Happy to have you here, bro. And
Appreciate
like I
you,
told
bro.
Walter, bro, so I don't even know if you remember this. I know you don't remember this. So I used to play at the Brown Deer Y. And I definitely used to see you there.
Oh, yeah, for
I'm
sure.
a little younger than you.
Sure.
And like I said, you was with two older cats. And every time you playing, I'm trying to hop in the hustle with you. Cause I'm the little dude with the ball on the side and stuff. But I definitely remembered your face, remembered your game, and just, kept tabs with you over the years, bro. So to see what you doing now, you know what I'm saying? Human resources, man. Got the
Appreciate you.
coffee chat Sundays, man. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide. So I want you to
for
get into
sure.
that too,
Oh, yeah,
man.
for
But
sure.
just salute to you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
And then, but not least, man, this smooth guy in the chair, man. Walter Cullin, what's your motive, man? In the chair, in the building, man. How you feeling, sir?
I'm feeling good, man. You
Yeah.
know, it's nice to be around, fellas,
Yeah.
Don't get too many breaks, you know what I
Right,
mean? So
right.
we have to collab and fellowship, you know.
I need some game from you too. When we talk about the misses and all that stuff, we're gonna get into that later. But again, man, just happy to have you. Happy to have you boys here, man. Happy to fellowship with you guys, man. And just want to tap into y'all mindsets and just about a few topics. But it's only right. The first topic, man. We ain't got to stay on it too long. But our Bucks, man. We done dropped 3 in a row.
Yeah.
All-Star break coming up soon, man. What's the moves, man? Everybody saying fire Doc. Is Giannis getting traded? You know what I'm saying? What do we do? So I need one of y'all to tap in, man, and give me y'all perspective, man.
Fire Doc, that's what, 4 coaches on
Yeah,
payroll?
that ain't a good look. I agree.
I don't know if he gonna do
You
that.
can't get rid of Doc.
They booed the team the other day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's looking crazy. I mean, not saying it wasn't all the way warranted,
Yeah.
given, what happened.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what we should or could do. Even if we do trade Giannis,
Yeah.
we gonna need everything back, right?
Right.
So-
we need a haul back.
What kind of situation he really gonna be in?
And you can't trade because I feel like Giannis want to be here.
He do.
You know what I
Right.
mean? He grew up here.
Right.
And even if you got something for Giannis, are they going to stay? in Milwaukee?
Right.
True.
You know what I mean? So I feel like you got to ride it out with Giannis. I think you got to give Doc a little bit more time. Then he came halfway in the season last year.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, he's
Which
getting
is-
a little bit more time this year. But I think you got to give him another year. And
You
then
do?
just kind of see, what happened from there. But actually, I ran into Doc getting coffee one morning when I was with Khalif. And
Yeah.
man, he a solid dude. So
I heard he cool.
yeah, so I mean, I'm riding with Doc. So
Yeah.
we definitely got to keep him for sure.
Let me ask, bro, and don't get me wrong. I play the game to win. That's important when you're playing basketball. And I think that's it's kind of unfair. We putting these expectations just because we won it a few years ago. Every year is championship or bust, but it's man, man, we don't even got the personnel to,
No.
you know what I'm saying, be in there. And it's like, then if you don't win, the season of failure, and it's like, is we a little delusional with our expectations for the Bucks? Let me ask that question.
I mean,
Like,
you
he
can't
got to
be
be
Jack.
like 25, 26,
So we got
in
a
that range.
young
He
in
still
there.
got a little youth to him.
Ryan Rollins Young, right?
I like him.
Me
yeah.
too.
I hope we don't
Nah,
trade
he's
him.
like, yeah.
I think-
bro, like if you think about like when they won the championship, you had Chris Middleton, who was a perfect star for Giannis. Giannis need like a low key like star that can shoot,
Agreed.
that don't like not ball dominant like Damian Lillard, right? And they saying Giannis gonna go to New York. That ain't gonna work with him and Brunson. It's gonna be the same situation.
Right.
So we need shooters. He need a solid number 2 that fit his game, and we ain't got that.
But who out there though? Is
Who want
anybody out
Who
there?
want to come to Milwaukee?
That's
though?
the thing, bro. Like
Yeah.
we lit like we all from Milwaukee. We love Milwaukee, but if you a big time athlete, millionaire, like Milwaukee ain't really that desirable to you.
Yeah.
bro.
Correct. It's not appealing. It's not appealing for sure.
It ain't appealing at all. It's cold. You know what I'm saying? Like where you gonna shop? Where you gonna eat?
I will say, bro. I watched Miami the other day, and I looked at they fans, bro. It was like half full in there, man.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
one thing I will give us credit, bro. Our fans show up.
Oh,
man.
they do for sure.
And it's like,
Yeah.
I think that's the selling point, but still, like,
That's tough.
our fans are good. Come here. And then we ain't got no money, bruh. We ain't got no money for no, like, do we have money for a number 2?
I don't think, do we? We would be banking
gotta-
on a rental, like a Kawhi type thing.
we gotta
I ain't
go
gonna
through the
speak.
draft.
I ain't gonna speak on bruh. You think you said the draft?
And I don't know what type of picks we got, but I mean, I feel like a lot of those teams that get the low key stars, it be through the draft.
Yeah.
It don't
That's
be through like trades or nothing like that.
what Golden State did. And they got Kevin Durant, but for the most part, the team before them, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, it was pretty much all draft.
Oh yeah, for
Steph
sure.
and Clay.
Steph and Clay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know what we can do. We
I
can't
think
really.
it's gonna be a long year, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just got some time, man, and let them, you know what I'm saying, figure this out. But we probably ain't gonna be winning until next year.
Yeah, because February what? It's coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we can even do. Like, I don't know if Ja will even help. Right?
No, I hope we
but
don't do
that'd
that.
be
I hope we
terrible,
don't
bro.
do that, bro.
That would be
I
terrible,
swear
bro.
I hope we
He
don't
want to go to
do that.
Miami anyway. I'm just
No,
saying.
I hope we
Yeah.
don't
That's
do it.
not
You
the
talk about a
move.
team
That is-
obliterator,
Right,
man.
right.
That man is the basketball TO, man. For real, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope
Ja
we
not
don't
the
do
move.
that. What y'all think about just the stuff he doing, like, on his team right now? Buddy almost got into a fight. I guess he don't mess with the team. Just in terms of just being professional, man. Y'all two professional guys, man. How would y'all deal with that if y'all a coach?
Man, I mean,
It's tough.
that's ego. That's what he making top dollar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to.
Then the guy.
I mean, what do you even do? All you can do is,
I think you can get rid of him, bro.
yeah.
You got to.
That's tough. That's Memphis.
Right.
And I feel like it's harder to attract people to Memphis than it is Milwaukee.
They got that barbecue, though, bro.
Got the barbecue, bro.
Yeah.
Memphis barbecue fire, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know they was playing around with it, saying like Austin Reeves should go to Memphis.
I don't like that. I don't like all that Rich Paul
I know, that was
stuff
crazy.
on the pie. I think
Yeah.
you need to. What you think Brian's saying to Doug? Like, fam, you gotta chill, bruh. Like, you think Brian having conversations with him, or it's like, nah, he his own guy.
He is on guy.
I
At this
think he
point.
might.
I don't
yeah.
like that. He needs talking to.
Yeah,
bro.
Richard made his bones now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think Brian can really.
It ain't nothing Brian could say.
Yeah. I mean, it is tricky for the agent to be spewing that type of stuff on a podcast, though. Like,
That's wild. I ain't never seen
and you
that
got
like
favor.
that before.
You know what I'm saying? You got stock in LA with players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Under your umbrella too. So
Yeah.
I wonder how Austin Reeves felt.
Austin Reeves, he gonna be an all-star this year, having a breakout year, and he here, man, he should be traded.
Is he still hurt?
I don't know if he's still hurt.
I think he's still hurt. I don't think he's been playing, have he?
You know, I'll be asleep when the Lakers come on, bro.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is late.
Too late
West
for
Coast,
me,
bro.
bro.
That is late. But I don't know. Somebody has to try to get up Kuminga and stuff like that. You know.
Man, he'd be a smooth little pickup for us, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not
for
gonna
sure.
lie.
What is he though? Is he a 2? Is
He
he
play
a
him
3?
at the 3.
I think
We'll play him at the 3. Play him at, and I think he'll understand the hierarchy with Giannis. Like he gonna understand Giannis, that guy. But after that, bro, especially when Giannis go out the game, eat, bro.
Is he better than Mathurin
Yes.
from Indiana?
I think so.
Because I think he's taller, right? He like 6'9".
I think I'd take him over Mathurin.
Yeah. And I feel like he had a little buzz the last couple of years. Kaminga.
Yeah. I feel like they was messing him up, though. They was messing with his, you know what I'm saying? Benching him, not playing him.
Why is that? Is that intentional?
I think it's a little bit of like,
It is,
it's
bro.
intentional, and then I don't think he fit what they trying to do.
Yeah. But you got to think, too, NBA is a business, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we think about it from the hooping side, but, I mean, behind the scenes, it's business.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're paying him $25 million.
Yeah.
And maybe trying to make some moves.
But, man, shout out to the league, man. I watch when I can, man. But I was talking with Corey before this, and we was just talking about just the nature of basketball, period, man, in terms of, like, you show up to a game, the coaches on a certain time with the players, not like how it was when we was in school, man. So, and we kind of touched on that when I was on the pod with you, Ward. So what y'all feel about that? My man said he went to the practices, they got music playing, and it's just a certain vibe, bro. What you think about all that compared to, you know what I'm saying, when we was younger?
The high school?
Yeah, on the high school.
Man, how do I say this without being too critical, right?
Go ahead and say it.
I went to go see a couple games, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? The dynamic of high school basketball has changed, bro. Like,
absolutely.
even the sets and the offense and the defensive, like, accountability is different.
Yeah.
I want to say they trying to mimic more so the NBA style. Like running pick and roll, or you get it and you go ISO. You know what I'm saying? That type of deal. But I don't see the desire to really hone in on, let's run a system, but you still can get your stuff off in the system.
Right.
I think the one kid, what's the one kid from Brookfield? What's the one that's been killing? He like a freshman, like Brookfield Central, Brookfield East, or something like that. The little light-skinned kid.
Okay.
And I think they run a good system, and I seen him get it out.
Okay.
I like watching him. I like watching Mike Rogers. Like Rogers, he run the show. He run the show.
I heard they solid this year.
Yeah, he run the show like really well. But I don't know. I mean, I think I'm not saying the coaches got lax, but I remember being in practice and you knew what the standard was when you came in.
Yeah, it's a certain vibe, bro.
I'm sorry, we weren't playing no music, but it was like, hey, you doing this, you know what I mean? The coach was going unnamed, but I remember our coach, if you weren't seeing man and ball, you was getting, the ball was going to hit you in the back of the head. And this is intentional. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's just, it seems different. And maybe he got something to do with the training.
I think it's an error.
Okay.
I think what you could do back when we was in high school, you can't do now.
Agreed.
Like, you probably get fired. Like if you were screaming at kids,
Right.
throwing clipboards at the wall, like that.
Are they even listening now?
That too.
Are the kids even listening now?
Man, I
That
think
too.
so. This is what I think it is. Saying like trying to, because back then we used to want to get off in high school. You know, and I just feel like high school basketball, it's not as big as it was when we was in high school.
I think you hit it on the head, man. He's getting paid for AU.
Yeah.
Getting paid for it.
Shout out to all the high school coaches though, because I think it take a lot of like patience.
Oh yeah.
You know, a lot of, you know
That's
what I'm
why
saying?
I could never do it, bro.
Yeah, you got a lot to
Never
kind
do
of like deal with and
A lot. Bro.
trying to
A lot of
navigate.
politics.
Yeah.
You got politics. You got school politics.
You
It's
know what I
definitely
mean?
tough. So I respect all them guys that's coaching at the high school level for sure.
No, for sure.
But I think the kids are more, like we were talking about this. The kids are more skilled than when we were coming up.
They bigger too.
They bigger. You know, they training, bro. It's more trainers. When we was coming up, we didn't have
Hardly
trainers.
any trainers,
Correct.
bro.
We was hooping. We was hooping at Warren. We was hooping at Warren League, Blacktop League,
Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls
shout out.
Club.
Yeah.
You know, we hooping at the Y. You know what I mean? Like that's all. That's how we got better. We just hoop. So I think for us, team basketball was a little bit better because we hoop like that versus like now, cats is in the gym, they working on individual games.
I think that's the competition too.
Oh yeah.
Like it ain't no like, man, I gotta see, bruh. It's like, oh man, I gotta get in these individual workouts, which ain't bad, but I don't know,
You
man.
think about like cat like coach before he got ranked, he had a kill list.
Yeah.
Correct.
So he had a kill list, bro. All the guys that was like ahead of him, he was like, when I see them, I'm killing them. I don't see no dogs like that now. You know what I mean?
So that's why I was about to ask. We see, and like I said, I only been to a handful of games. I still got a couple more to get to. Do we see the best player on each team hold each other, especially if they in the same position?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Again, I feel like you're gonna see it. I think in high school, like you said, sometimes.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, it's pros and cons with the game now, man. I'm still a fan of it. I still love
For sure.
basketball.
For sure.
Man. I still, you know what I'm saying, rock with these young kids. Everything
Are they
changes,
conditioning
man.
like they used to? As
I
well?
couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, I don't know about the conditioning. I see a lot of skill workout,
Yeah.
like offensive skills. And I
Gotcha.
think you might have said this, and you was talking about you don't see no like defensive
No.
drills. Like you don't see no trainers like focusing on defensive stuff.
There you
That
go.
ain't what pay the bills, my guy.
It's all offensive.
I've been to one clinic. Shout out my boy Day Deshaun Dillard. Shout out Shotty Mack.
Oh, yeah.
Shout
for
out
sure.
Mike Rogers and Sadale. They held it at Glen Hills.
Okay, right up the
And it was
street.
for
all
the
defensive.
it's for the young boys too. So for like what age? So
Okay.
you know what I mean? So what? 11, 12-year-olds. We had I think Mike then was in there too. Jordan from USM. A lot of them was there, and it was a straight defensive clinic. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because we kind of like talk about that. And shout out Joe too, Joe from there as well. It was like I was telling them like, you know what I'm saying, I don't really see a lot of defensive clinics or defensive, training. It's more so just straight offense. You get in there and you doing this and doing that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else I think changed the game too? Like I love the defensive component of what you're talking about in that training. But to talk about like how the game changed, I feel like when we was in high school, all the killers was in the inner city.
Oh, that's fact. Yeah.
NPS,
Another good
NPS
point.
was like solid, bro. Like you was going to get the dogs out of NPS. Now those kids are out in the suburbs.
You know what changed? Hey, you changed that.
Yeah, no.
Because
facts.
now when all the kids playing with each other, they like, oh, you go here? Oh, I'm going to roll with you out
Yeah.
there, man. Like the Waukesha schools. Like you look at Green Bay area, that area is way better now. But like, I
But
think
the
that's
talent up there is nice, bro.
yeah.
Like
I don't know, but
they being coached like the right way up there.
Yeah. But I think just finding out that there's other schools, I don't have to stay in the city. You know what I'm saying? I could go somewhere else and have my own little whip. I think that's what kind of did that. And then you got to just think the way schools are in NPS now, like certain kids, like, man, parents ain't with it no more. So
Yeah.
I get it.
That is crazy. Flip, where you got all the talent in the suburbs versus the inner city, and now it be like you only got like one or two teams in the city that's dominating.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
We had Vincent, we had Washington, even like schools like Custer's had a
They had
a
some
couple
players,
guys,
bro. Yeah.
So it's like, man, they was a pay view. When you
Juno.
think about Juno.
Tori, OT.
Y'all both was
Yeah.
05, right?
Yeah,
I was
Okay.
06, he was 05.
Okay.
I was 05, yeah. So all of them, man. B-Dub was at Washington, or
Yeah,
was it
Dwight
Tech?
Bites,
Tech, and then he came in. Yep, the White
the
there.
White. You had all the cats at Vincent.
Madison, you had Gino them.
Yeah, Gino, Marshall,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mike
man.
Taylor.
Coaches,
Yeah, Mike
coaches
Taylor,
ain't
Marshall.
the same in the city no more either, bro.
You had Leslie's back in the day.
Yeah, no disrespect to the coaches now, but you know what I mean.
Coaches now are newer though. They haven't built their legacy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's a good point.
Whereas like back in the day, you had
Tenured. They had been there for a
guys,
long
you had
time.
Dean,
Yeah.
You had all of those coaches with legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just like Cash trying to find a legacy right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I appreciate the basketball, Jap. I feel like we can stay on that like all night, but I feel like it's other topics I want y'all perspective on, man. So unfortunately, in the news with this whole ICE situation, man, the young lady who lost her life, and I feel like y'all involved in the community, so y'all know what's going on. So I had some thoughts about ICE and that whole situation. So I just want to get y'all perspective, man. What's going on with that, man? How y'all feel? Is that being effective? Or are they doing too much? What measures should be taken to change some of this stuff, man? I need y'all perspectives one time, man.
I don't want to get too political, but for me, it's devastating to see that happen to someone.
That's
you know what I
facts.
mean? To just be gunned down like that.
Yeah.
Whatever side you on, like man, the thing that I don't like is that they don't respect this person's legacy. You know what I'm saying? They're not respecting her as a person.
Yeah.
And a lot of the media on her has been negative.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, it's a human being, bro, that just
Right,
lost their
right.
life. She had a family, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She had a place in society. And the fact that we not like honoring this woman, you know what I'm saying? We trying to tear her down after a tragic situation like that.
Yeah.
It's just, it's devastating, man.
Yeah. For real.
No, yeah, I agree. You know, because it's a video footage, right?
Yeah.
I didn't really look like it come up on the timeline and stuff like that. I try not to watch too much of it because you know how the algorithm get, right? So they got these things coming down. They got ICE.
Yeah.
You got the situation. I really didn't see too much of it, but what I've been hearing, like some of the commentary is saying, like, you know, they didn't have to do that. You know what I mean?
And they didn't. I watched the video before here, man.
There you go. So it's like, it's one of those things where, like Corey said, like, now she getting vilified in the news, but we already know kind of like why that is. Vilified to kind of justify, right?
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate the way things escalate when it comes between, you know, enforcement and the citizens and, you know, what they call it, like civil disobedience. You see what I'm saying? It's a fine line between all of those things, and the biggest unfortunate thing is that somebody died.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it continues to happen, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, what do we do?
Yeah.
And I don't like to sound like a Debbie Downer, but sometimes it's like, we can continue to talk about it, right? We can continue to try to, you know, listen and edify ourselves on everything. But some of the things in place are just gonna be what it is. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to be like, let's give up, but
yeah.
You know, but that's definitely sad. You know, you don't want nobody losing their life, period. You know, good, bad, or indifferent. Like,
you also think about, bro, like Minneapolis have been through a lot. You know, obviously with George Floyd,
something I want to hit on after this, bro.
Time, you know, this situation. I actually worked in Minneapolis after George Floyd.
Damn.
So I got to see the impact of like how it really just tore the city down, bro. Like you would go downtown and buildings were boarded. You know, people were afraid to come downtown. Yeah. The whole economy down in that downtown Minneapolis area was just like, it was destroyed. Yeah. And you know, the city's been through a lot, man. A lot of people don't talk about it, but I feel for the city of Minneapolis as well.
Is that part where you were? Is that like a melting pot? Because I know they have like a lot of like Nigerians and different people that come from.
Man, it's a lot of Somalians.
There we go.
They just had that little situation with the daycare. I don't know quite too sure what happened with that. But.
I always heard it's like a melting pot. You got the Asian, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said Nigerian.
We'll get you, bro.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get me right.
But you know what it is, dog, and it leads to a bigger conversation, and y'all can have input on this. But when authority not holding up to their end of the bargain, bro, it could cause chaos. But at the same time, bro, figure out a way to navigate that to where it ain't this. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, shit ish on our president, but like, come on, man. Guns being drawn, all that stuff. And it's unfortunate at the end of the day, man.
But no, I agree with you, man. I think a leader of the country, like, you gotta have like humility and you gotta have empathy.
There you go.
So if you can have those two things for the people, you know, we gonna feel more comfortable. You know, just living in society.
Right.
You know, when you don't have those things, it's like you're running around in fear. And sometimes you think, like, do they want us to be afraid so that they can control us? Yeah, man, it's like everything is so divided. You know, versus like red versus blue, or you know, it's like, what team do you like? You know, even when you think about college, man, like I went to a Purdue game when Marquette was playing there, and it's like the fans at Purdue just hated us, and I'm like, why? Respect. So it's like, that's where diversity comes into play, man. Like diversity of thought. It's like being able to have like an open conversation, being able to voice your opinion without feeling judged. And having that person respect your opinion, whether they agree with it or not. You can agree to disagree, but like, don't disrespect me because I got a different opinion.
I think that's what like somebody got to go to our president and tell him like, hey man, like you ain't all bad, but it's a disconnect, bruh. Like, yeah, you got your little followers, but it's a bunch of people who don't fool with you for this reason, for this reason, for this reason. Man, sit down to the table and try to figure that out, man.
Whether I agree or disagree with you, I don't want to take it personal because at the end, that's how you feel. That's how you thought. That's how you think, right? I still want to be able to have a cordial conversation, and maybe I can digest something you said and come back and be like, you know what? Dude actually had a little, you know what I mean? He had a little something there.
Yeah.
Now, trying to do that to the president, you got to have the right.
Right. And it's like that. His team, like, bro, who there to kind of, because he older.
Yeah.
Who there to put him on game? Like, Mr. President, you can't do that, bro. You gotta, you can't say that. You can't say that like that, man. Like, you gotta, who you got around you to kind of not keep you in check, but just like, you an older cat, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you might want to try it this way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all of y'all got people in y'all jobs who kind of can hold y'all, not accountable, yes, but like, hey, Walt, say it like this.
Say it like this.
Hey,
right?
Corey, you might want to type it like this, because they gon', you know what I'm saying? And that's the disconnect, bro. Like, how many times y'all done had misunderstandings with people just because something was said a certain type of way. They was actually right what they was saying.
Come on, man.
But they said it to you so bogus, you like, man, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
What? Like, it's up, to be honest.
And should we really be that about words? Because why are we telling kids actions speak louder than words, right?
Yeah.
And then we allow, as grown men now, right?
Yeah.
If somebody say something, I might feel some kind of way, but that shouldn't dictate how I respond. Right? I should be able to think past my emotions, be like, okay, maybe it was some truth there, or I just disagree with it holistically, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't move me to be like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I agree with you. Like, the actions are like more important than the words, because man, people done said some crazy things to me too, like even at work.
Yeah.
And then it's like the next day they totally different. So you got to think about like what that person got going on in their life at that time. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, controlling your emotions. Sometimes you can't control your emotions.
As best as possible, right?
You might say something that you weren't supposed to say, or you didn't mean to say.
Right.
You know, so.
I don't mean to butt in, bro.
No, you go ahead.
What's y'all line? Because we all men at the end of the day. Yeah, like, I'm supposed to be calm, cool, and collective. Yeah, I ain't trying to wild out. I ain't trying to crash out, as the young kids say. But that can't be tolerated. As black men, too. What's y'all line where y'all like, okay, like, nah, I done went too far, bro. Now I'm about to do something I'm going to regret. Let me get up and walk away. What's the line for y'all?
You got no line, to be honest with you.
Explain.
Like, I'll just take it to work, right? So there are some times where I feel disrespected, right? If somebody send me an email, or they condescending, you know, or if they say something like, you know, to try to belittle me, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, like I feel a certain type of way.
You want it all the way down here, or you want me to?
For me, I gotta be strategic in my approach and how I communicate, how I respond.
Yeah.
So I'm always like thinking about, if I react this way, like what's gonna be the response from them?
Yeah.
Because now I'm gonna ignite a war. You know, is this a battle that I really want to fight?
Yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta let people win, bro. And you gotta do that a lot of times. Let other people win.
I agree.
And that's the way I approach it.
You let them have it, right?
You got it.
Corey, let me ask you, bro. Just moving in that corporate space, how is that, dog? Is it times when you got, well, you down here with people alike, man? How is it for you, bro, when you just in that space, man?
It depends on. So, I've had a lot of different experiences because I work for like Fortune 500 companies, global Fortune 500 companies, and I've had a lot of different experience in corporate.
Yeah.
I would say my best experience in corporate was with Foxconn.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Big global company that contract electronics manufacturer. But that was the first time I walked into a corporation and didn't feel like a black man. Like they literally.
What was it about them, bro?
They didn't see color, man. They didn't see color. They saw me as a person.
Yeah.
And the Asian culture, if we all go over there right now, everybody's gonna love it. They're gonna want to take pictures. They gonna want to steal our swag.
Taller than everybody, bro.
Man, dog, all of us, bro. They gonna love us, man. That's just the culture.
But it's the truth, bro.
It's just the culture.
Yeah.
They love like hip hop culture.
Yeah.
Like they love it, man. So like being at that organization was amazing.
Yeah.
Some other organizations, it's you got a lot of battles to fight, man.
Yeah.
And you got to learn how to play the game, right?
Yeah.
And the game is different everywhere. So you always learning a new game that you got to play. So the way you communicate, you know, you got to be self-aware. You got to know what other people, how they view you and how they perceive you. People gonna try to, it's kind of like the streets, bro. Like people gonna try to They gonna try to challenge you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to pick on you. They gonna try to demean you. All competing for that next role.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a game, man. But you gotta know how to play it well. And if you don't, and you might get played. So
look at all that red tape. You hear all that red tape you just listed? You gotta know how people think about you. Right?
Yeah.
You gotta know the game. That's a lot of red tape.
Yeah.
Think about that mental toll on you too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
That's a lot of red tape.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
true,
It definitely
man.
is.
It's just, 'cause I wanted to be coming out of college, but like blue collar was the way to go for me in just my situation. But the one thing, bro, like I hate being talked to as if I'm dumb or I don't know something.
Yeah.
So with you, bro, you educated, you got a degree. Has it ever been a situation where somebody kind of talking to you like you stupid?
Oh yeah, all the time.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, bro. How do you deal, bro?
All the time, man. I'm a little bit more seasoned in my career now. But it doesn't bother me as much as it used to. But yeah, like when you first experiencing it, you taking everything personal.
Yeah.
You getting emotional about it.
Yeah.
You know, but then you just learn that hey, it's business.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta perform. I think the one thing that you can do is just be the best at your job.
Yeah.
Like be so cold at your job that everybody know it and they see it.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna have them problems.
But think about that.
I know what you're saying.
Think about that.
mental health piece.
You gotta be dang near perfect.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's extra pressure to be perfect. And like you said, he had plenty of instances where it's like you educated, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? You got your background, you're a people person, you're a networker, and people can see that, but they'll still
play with you, bro.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I felt that
you know
a
what
lot of
prepare
times.
you to corporate? Being an athlete.
I can see that.
I can see that.
I can see that.
I can see that for sure.
Because you competing every day.
Yeah.
Bro, corporate, you competing for your next job every day, bro. And what are we doing in basketball? We competing to keep our starting spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we competing to be the man, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we competing every day. Somebody trying to take your starting spot. Somebody trying to take, they want to be the star. You know what I'm saying? They jealous of you because you getting all the shine. You getting all the shots. You know what I'm saying? Point guard salty because you the shooting guard. You averaging 20. He don't want to throw you the rock when you open. You know what I'm saying? He throwing it on this side. Like, hey, bro.
Crazy.
Y'all on the fast break, bro. You know what I'm saying? He passed to the other dude instead of you. So it's the same game, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell a lot of guys that I know that hoop, I'm like, bro, you got a lot of transferable skills in this space. Because it's literally like the same type of game, bro.
I remember we had that conversation because obviously it's my third year in HR.
Yeah.
So like it was different for me. I'm like, this thing what I signed up for. You know what I mean? Because I'm dealing with the teachers and the kids more, so that's what I prefer to do. You know, credentialing is cool, but again, even when you come in that space, you still, regardless of what your education is, it's always gonna be somebody that looks and kind of like talk to you in a certain way, in a certain light. As far as the line, going back to his question, I don't really know. I think as I've aged, it used to be a point where I was like, I'm gone. You know what I mean? Like, regardless, you say one little thing. Now it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, I can look at you straight face, hear it, and I'm cool. Yeah. But there was a time, more so when you was younger, right? Yeah. And I'll share this story. It was one time where I felt like, not like somebody owed me, but like if I'm a young man, remember we talked on the podcast about mentoring and giving back, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm in my 20s. I'm graduating. They told me to graduate, get a job, right? So I go in healthcare. I had to finish up my semester at UWM. So I had to drop my internship in my job they had hired me for it. Yeah. So I tapped back in with the guy. He was the manager at HR. What we supposed to do? We supposed to rub elbows when we do our internships, right? Rub elbows, boom. We come meet for coffee. So I'm running them down like, I was there, I worked with it, everything like that. He looked at my face. He said, somebody needs to take a chance on you. I'm looking around like, you gonna take the chance? I'm clean cut. I did everything right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that hurt me. Yeah. I think I was like 20, bro. 20.
Remember what 20. You just said, bro. We gonna tap back in.
You know what I'm saying? See, like how I could not see myself Mark, looking at a young man and being like, somebody need to take a chance on you. I'm gonna take that chance on him,
Yeah.
especially if I know that you upstanding.
Yeah.
But then, so when I realized that, I was like, anybody can do that to you. You know what I'm saying? And granted, that man don't owe me nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it like that, but as a youngin', I'm like, help me get my foot in the door. All I need to do is get an interview.
Yeah.
Y'all had already hired me.
But
But
somebody needs to say that's crazy, bro.
come on, Steve.
Yeah.
You invite me for coffee and you tell me somebody need to take a chance on me. It's only you and I in this coffee
Right,
shop.
right.
That's crazy.
So
At least connect you to the person that's got to take a chance on you,
Come
man.
on,
Like,
come on, man. What we doing, man? So anytime somebody call, I've since then I've made it my business. Kid called me, an old student, one of y'all, you know what I mean? Whoever it is, yep. Let me find this connection, or let me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
or I'm gonna show up for you because I really value that. Because I think that if I had that, I'm not saying like I would just be the CEO or this executive, because ultimately I want to, run a hospital, but I think I would have been a lot more ahead of the game in terms of that,
Yeah.
you got a great. So that's one of the things. That was some of my feedback to some of my older OGs who was in this corporate space. I feel like that Gen X, that baby boomer era, for millennials like us, man, they didn't want to mentor us and groom us to be like true professionals in Milwaukee. And that's kind of why I want to mentor all of the young guys that's coming up and just give them game, because, man, it, like we talked about gatekeeping, right?
Yeah, no gatekeeping, right?
No gatekeeping. It was a lot of that going on when we first entered the workforce, and it's like, man, don't nobody want to take us under their wing and give us the blueprint, help us navigate this space. So that's why I like to give back to the younger guys and the women that's coming up, because it's like I want to make sure that they can have a better start than we did, because we have to really grind and get to where we at.
Real question I want to ask y'all, and y'all could get into this individually, bro. You being in your space and you saying it's like, man, it's competition every day. Then keep my spot or take his spot. And then you got the platform, Walt. You got the platform, bro. How do y'all promote yourself and push y'all stuff while still maintaining a humble vibe? You got to talk about yourself. You got to say what you about, but at the same time not coming off as arrogant. What's the methods for y'all?
I'm going to tell you this. Yeah. Jumping out on the internet was one of the scariest things I ever did.
Really?
I've been talking about the podcast since like 2019.
Yeah.
I was afraid to put myself out there because, people are critical.
Yeah.
Whether, it could be somebody we dap up every day and then still feel like a certain way about what you got going on.
Yeah.
But it got to a point where it's just like, I'm not really doing it for show. I'm doing it for community.
Yeah.
And that's how I look at it, and that's how I stay humble. I don't, I'm not always going around telling everybody I got a podcast. Somebody might say it.
Yeah.
Am I proud that I have a podcast? Sure.
Yeah.
But it's not for the ultimate thing of, let me get this notoriety. I want somebody to champion me all day long. Well, I want y'all to listen to these people that I have on there, because that's the people I'm really championing. You know what I'm saying? Because if I could, I thought about it before, about just like being behind the camera.
Yeah.
But then, I asked a couple of people, and they were like, no, you need to be on camera. It's more personable. It makes it more relatable, So I think what keeps me humble or keeps me going is the simple fact that I know that my motive,
what's your motive?
It's pure in its intention to highlight community people, and it's not to highlight me. I'm not going around brandishing myself. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
And it's always, and it's crazy because yesterday I was at MATC, I was working, and I was walking around with Kyle, and my guy Kyle and my boy Will, and Kyle gave me a compliment, me and Will a compliment. I was like, nah, that's all you.
Yeah.
He was like, man, so when somebody give you a compliment, just take it.
Yeah, I was the worst with taking compliments.
It's very hard to do.
I was the worst.
You know what I'm saying? So what do you typically do? Or how do you do it?
Taking compliments?
Or like just being humble, like you said.
But you still got to push yourself, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's to his point. Like, I think we both, like, got to, some of our motivation is community.
Yeah.
Part of, like, my Coffee Chat Sundays is really to highlight the community. And I want to give back to other people. So, like, my purpose has always been to help other people. So I'm going to keep pushing that, man. That's what really energizes me and what drives me. Also, I think about life as being, man, life is temporary. And everything that we do in life is kind of temporary. So my whole goal is, like, to keep building legacy and to make sure that every day that I wake up, I can give it my all and be good with what I did that day and what I accomplished, and keep building on a legacy. But yeah, man, I try to be humble. I try to stay in the communities that I grew up in. Like I always at my mom's crib on 53rd and Silver Spring. Like just being in the community I grew up in. And I be sometimes when I'm eating unhealthy, I might stop at the McDonald's on South 27th or something and just go chill with the people that's in there. I might just talk to them for like an hour.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of homeless people in there. I'm chopping it up with them. Me and Walter, we done volunteered at some food pantries.
Shout out him.
So, just making sure that I still stay connected to the community.
Yeah.
Because I want to have that legacy. And you can't have legacy without connection.
No, that's facts.
So
I agree.
That's facts. Y'all probably could attest to this because I'm the young one of the bunch. Sometimes, man, when you feel like you got something dope and you trying to do everything right, and deep down, like, bro, this positive. It ain't no BS, man. I ain't out here. Sometimes you put God on the clock.
Oh, yeah.
You like, hey, God, man, I'm doing this, man. What's up, man?
I ain't
out.
out.
Right.
Yeah,
it's like, man. And it's like, that's when you got to kind of, I had to fall back the other day, like, hey, bruh, keep going and chill.
Yeah.
When it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. But I can't get in the habit of, hey, God, man, you got 30 days. If it ain't done in 30 days, man, these prayers going to be less than, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to get into that.
No, for sure.
Because now you playing God yourself at the end of the day. And you never want to get to that point. But sometimes it is a struggle because like, deep down, like, okay, man, this is quality.
Yeah.
Like, it's quality, you know what I'm saying? People like it. But the numbers just ain't quite where I want them to be.
But sometimes I have expectations, bro.
That's true.
When you have expectations, you fail. Like, when you go into things expecting it,
yeah,
a lot of times you're going to fail. So
Yeah.
sometimes you're doing it for the passion of what you want to do this for.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to let the results speak for themselves at a certain point.
There you go.
If we was to clickbait something,
Yeah.
go up.
It's like the rap game, bro. It's like the rap game, bro, at the end of the day.
But
Yeah.
it's like, just stay the course. So I just stay the course.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
The thing
for
about
sure.
that pressure, it's easy to get the clickbait, but you got to continuously be
On
trying to
that.
figure out what's the next clickbait. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of pressure with that, bro. Yeah.
I'm with y'all, man. I appreciate the conversation, man. Appreciate the flow. I heard Corey talk about legacy, man. I'm assuming all of y'all music fans.
Oh yeah.
So
sure.
y'all watch Tiny Desk on YouTube.
I have before.
So basically, it's like a platform. Yeah, cracking.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I think,
you
I
Tiny
think my boy
Desk.
D'Angelo
Yeah,
something on there. I was like,
But it was y'all heard of Scarface before.
oh yeah. for sure.
Scarface was on Tiny Desk, and he performed one of their biggest songs for the Ghetto Boys. And one of the members of the Ghetto Boys passed, so he did his verses, but then he did his guy verse, and I thought that was like the coolest thing because before he rapped it, you could tell, man, he just took time to think about his guy.
Yeah.
How will my guy do this? How would he perform this? Like, and it was just dope. And it's like, man, we ain't dying no time soon. Let's get this straight.
Yeah.
For sure.
But if I had to have a rapper rap my legacy in a verse, what would it be? And who the rapper? I'm picking 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz got to rap my verse.
You so funny.
But yeah, man, like, what would y'all verse be? Who y'all picking as a rapper? And what would y'all legacy be in that one verse?
Mine's easy.
Yeah.
Man, if I had to pick a rapper, ooh.
Somebody that fit your style, your swag, all of that.
The viewers that know me know too.
I'm gonna go Drake.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go Drake. Yeah, I'm gonna go Drake. I'm gonna
Post Kendrick or after Kendrick? What Drake you taking?
go Drake when he first came out.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like people when they first come out because I feel like they're hungry.
Yeah, it's their most authentic self.
Most authentic self. Man, a line. It had to be something about rebranding yourself. And for me, I feel like I've had to rebrand myself a couple times. So the line would be around rebranding myself.
What was the reason for the rebranding, bro?
you think about all the transitions I had to make, you know, we all have to make these transitions as athletes, but I went from being a hooper to not being a hooper,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, to trying to figure out my career, to hustling and grinding, like in the staffing world when I first started, you know, working, to getting into corporate, to now like being seen as a leader. So it's just like, for me, I always want to reinvent or rebrand myself every 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I live off of, is just growth, development, getting better, and man, just living to my full potential.
Yeah. I'm with you, bro. So the legacy is growth and development.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with that. Now, Walt, it's on you, man.
So talking about rapper.
Everybody what rapper you picking, bro?
It's got to be Wayne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which Wayne? Which Wayne though?
I'm a true millennial, bro.
Which
I'm a
Wayne,
true millennial, bro. We
I-
grew up on Wayne and
mix
Fab
that
and
Wayne. Mix
Jay
that
the Kids. I really wasn't a big Jay guy, but
Yeah.
Jay was doing that time. But Wayne, obviously, a lot of people recognize like the earlier, like when he was running with the squad, dedications.
But you gotta go all the way back.
Dedications.
I'm talking about like Bling Bling Wayne, Cash
There's
Money.
so many, man.
I rock with Bling Bling Wayne,
Block
but
is hot.
I'm going.
Hot Boys.
I'm going like dedication, C1, C2,
Okay.
no
Yeah.
ceilings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's best Wayne.
Yeah.
You know,
hot,
Lil
bro.
Louisiana and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Suffix too.
Oh, yeah,
Suffix
for
was fire.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. You know, his biggest knock is substance, right? They say
Yeah.
he just rap a lot. For sure, I get it. But during our time, we was rocking with that.
Right.
The song that comes to mind though, and I ain't trying to make it all like gloomy.
Yeah.
But when we think about like being men, right, and
Mm-hmm.
we think about people that depend on us, that we're responsible for, we want to show up for, we want to be resourceful for, right, and all those things, the community, right.
Yeah.
I think of Open Letter. It's called Open Letter, where you talk about a lot of that stuff, and you talk about being a man. You talk about being able to take care of his family and stuff like that, but also recognizing his own mental things.
Yeah.
And sometimes, it may not be a doctor that can, help you
sure.
out
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it'd be like looking at the man in the mirror type of deal. But Open Letter for sure.
Open
That
Letter.
was speaking to me. I think the last quarter of last year, because there was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. And MP actually kind of like he shout out MP for bringing me out again, because
Yeah.
he was my pod after
yeah.
in the midst of all that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
But Wayne do got some. It's funny that you said. I've been listening to that Go Getter song. from
no
Wayne.
quitter, go getter.
Yeah, I've been
told
listening to
y'all.
every
You know what I mean?
morning, bro.
It's endless.
It's
It's
tough,
endless.
bro. Yeah.
So it would be Wayne for sure.
Yeah. What's the legacy in the verse, man? Because Wayne could give it to you many ways, bro. What's the point you need to get across in that verse, Wayne rapper, for you?
That the importance of value and time,
Yeah.
and that as I live, I try to make the best of my time.
Yeah.
And excuse me, but at sometimes I didn't take time for myself, because I always wanted to be there for the rest of the people that was around me.
Yeah.
Always wanted to uplift and collaborate over competition. Shout out Khalif.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out
wanted to
Khalif.
collaborate a lot, but I also wanted to
Shout out Khalif.
yeah. But I also
My
wanted to be
dog.
there. You want to be there for your family for
Yeah.
sure. You know,
Yeah.
that's where it starts. Charity starts in the home.
Yeah.
So it's that piece, that time. Like I really tried to maximize my time, but sometimes I did it to the detriment of myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But realizing that I really was intentional. My motive was to make sure that everybody around me was able to cultivate and live a lifestyle or be, uplifted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm with that, man. If I had to end it off, man, I would tell 2 Chainz to go to my kids, man. Go to my kids for 5 minutes. Whatever they tell you, bro, put the spin on it, bro.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I was thinking about it, man, like my job tough, bro. Like doing what I do, getting up early, you know what I'm saying, doing them deliveries, man, being in that truck, bro. It ain't easy, bro. You got to have a certain type of mindset.
Nah, you really do, bro.
And you got to be built a certain way. That's why I try to shout out truckers, especially ones who do what I do every day.
Yeah.
Then I be having them days where I'm like, bro, why I'm doing this shit, man? What's the reason for this shit? Then you come home, bro, you see your wife, you see your kids, man. It's like, I don't need to see nothing else.
Yeah. But bro,
Right.
like that's gonna shape you, man. Cause
Yeah.
if I could go back to a story of when I was a kid, so my dad got a lot of free labor out of me. If you listening to this, man, you owe me some checks because he had a paper route. So my dad, like he worked a construction job and he had a paper route in the morning. So like from the age of 6 until the age of 18, my pops was waking me up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day, 7 days a week, 365. Like, we got to go do the run. And I'm from 3 to 6, 6:30, I'm throwing papers. Like in this neighborhood, like all North Shore, throwing papers, Sundays, throwing papers, Saturdays, all through the week. But that's where I got the hustle, the grind, and it's like you say, you got to be built for it, and a lot of people ain't got it. So you got something that a lot of people ain't got, bro. Like
I appreciate that.
95 and like probably 99.9% of people, like, I am not waking up at 2:30 in the morning every day to go to work, dog. Like,
man.
So you got something that most, like, you like a 1% of America, bro, when it come to like grind and hustle.
I appreciate
Shout out you, MP, for sure.
Appreciate that, man. And it be like, dog, like, you want to give your kids a fair one. In terms of where you send them to school, you want to have options. And I think about that every day because my little one, she go to K4 next year. And it's like, bro, I can't just send her anywhere, bro. I don't, like, with my oldest, bro, like, she's so innocent, she's so loving, and she built a certain way, like, I don't want nobody playing with her. And I'm the type of dude, I drive my truck all the way back to her school if it's a problem. So, like, just me and the wife putting our heads together to figure out that. And then my youngest, too, my crazy one. But you want to do right by them, man. Like, you see the horror stories of chicks growing up without their dads.
Facts.
And then, like, you know what I'm saying, moving a certain way. And it's like, I don't want to be the reason my daughters turned out to be a certain way. So, like, definitely them. Like, that's the reason for me getting up, doing what I'm doing. Grinding with this pod, man. Grinding with the cuts, man. That's the CO2. That's the Nas. You know, and the bikes, they push the button, the Nas, Fast and Furious when they need that's what they are.
That's
bro.
what they are, for sure.
You know your
man.
purpose, man.
For
People
real.
don't know their purpose either. So the fact that you know that, bro, like, that's what's waking you up. Like,
Man,
getting
it got
these
to.
tough days.
It ain't no other option for me, bro. I just couldn't, and I ain't trying to poop on other dads.
No, for sure.
And other people with responsibility. But I just couldn't wake up and half-ass for them. My wife too, man. So that's definitely the motivation, and that's ultimately my legacy. At the end of the day, man, like, house is cool, cars is cool, even the pod, like, that's cool too. But right by them upstairs, man. That's what keep me going at the end of the day, man.
Absolutely.
But man, before we wrap this up, man, I want y'all to push what y'all got going on, man. My guy over here, man, you know what I'm saying? Job here, job there. But man, talk about the chat with Chats.
Coffee Chat Sundays.
Coffee Chat Sundays. Talk about that, bro.
And how it came about is I worked at Northwestern Mutual. And man, if you wanted to connect with anybody within the organization, like a leader, if you're looking for a job, you want to connect with a recruiter. You want to whoever you schedule some time on their calendar and you do a coffee chat. So I was like, man, this is kind of cool. Like, it's easy to get meetings with people through coffee. You know what I mean? So I'm like, let me bring this to the community. Like, I feel like I know a lot of people, and it would just be cool to connect with all of these individuals to learn more about what they got going on, like at work, what they got going on outside of work. And the whole, like, my whole dream of, like, you know, what I think this could become is like a huge network. So that I can connect people. So if I meet with you for coffee chat, we have a great conversation, and you trying to bust a move, like, hey, I want to get into, you know, whatever, real estate. I just met Q and Khalif, you know. They talking about a real estate move that they got going on. Let me connect y'all, you know, or some athletes, you know, some high school kids trying to get into college. We're going to call up Coach Cassidy.
Right.
Hey, Coach, we got a kid for you. So that's the whole dream, is to really connect people. And then I want to highlight people in our community that don't get highlighted.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much good stuff going on in the community that don't get highlighted, especially on the north side. You know, they promote all the bad stuff that's happening on our side of town. And I'm like, man, there's so many good people on that side of town that's doing stuff. Me and Walt, we grew up on the north side, garden homes, elementary school, playing on the court. So it's like, man, it's a lot of positive, like, people that come from the north side that's doing big things.
Absolutely.
So let me highlight that. So,
Do you have it in the same spot, or you move it around from place to place?
and it's just different spots. So I try to hit all the coffee spots like in Milwaukee.
Okay.
And just meet, man, for an hour,
Yeah,
hour and
yeah.
a half, chop it up. It's I like it more than like happy hours too, because a lot of people
Okay,
meet for
yeah,
happy hours.
Yeah.
And I don't really drink like that no more. So it's like I ain't trying to go to happy hour with you, dog, for 2-3 hours.
Right.
Taking shots, and then you forget
Right,
everything we
right.
talked about last
Yeah.
night. And really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Can't get home
Can't
and all
get-
that.
yeah, so this is just more positive, man. It's more productive.
Yeah.
And it's been successful over the last
sure.
couple years.
That's what's up, man. Speak on the brand one time,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Worldwide
Stew,
I
man.
need one of those,
So-
bro.
Yeah, I got you.
Need
for
one of
sure.
those.
Yeah, we got
Worldwide
the coffee
Stew.
chats on the back too.
Yeah.
Worldwide Stew. So growing up, I told you about making a lot of transitions
Yeah.
and just rebranding myself. So, I love hoop. We all love hoop.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't gonna be elite, like a lot of the people that we hoop with. So I always looked up to people like William Wesley, right? We talked about Drake. Learn
Yep.
the game from William Wesley. You can never check me. That's Worldwide West.
Yep.
And Worldwide West is a behind the scenes cat in a league who make a lot of moves.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of players know West.
Who
They
he
call
is,
him
yep.
Uncle West. Even like LeBron when he was coming up, West had LeBron kicking it with Eddie Curry. Like when he was in high school, that all these players was watching him when he was coming up. And what he would do is favors for people.
Yeah.
So he would do a couple favors for this cat. Now he owe you some favors. I got this kid LeBron coming up, man. He in Chicago. I need you to watch after him. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. So now you got all these favors. You connecting the dots, and now you connected. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of took that because I idolized William Wesley. People call me Stu. They've been calling me Stu since 5th grade.
Yeah.
My last name is
Since a
Stewart,
youngin'.
and I went to
Yeah.
school in the suburbs. So they were like,
Yeah.
we're going to call you Stu. So I
Blend
just
in
took the
right away.
Worldwide Stew,
Yeah.
and put it together. But it's kind of the thing that connect all of this together. Coffee Chat Sundays, like it's a clothing brand. It's kind of exclusive. I don't sell it for money.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just like an exclusive brand. I got a collaboration with this guy in Green Bay. Cool cat, man. He's got a brand called Fourth and Long. So
Okay.
we actually got a collab that's coming out. I'll make sure y'all get some hoodies.
Yeah.
Please
But that
do.
should be coming out in a couple of, his name's Avery, so that should be coming out in a couple months. And then also going back to Coffee Chat Sundays, we turning that into a nonprofit organization.
Oh, yeah?
Beautiful.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're going to start
Congrats
doing a
on
lot
that.
more community work,
Absolutely.
volunteering work. I want to
Yeah.
get into senior living facilities.
Oh, yeah.
And start helping
For sure.
some of the elderly, bro. I feel like they get forgotten about,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just want to have an hour, 2-hour conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
So we're going to get in there. We're going to do some stuff with, some athletes that I know, do some camps. So it's going to be big, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about
What's
that.
up, man?
That's
Keep me
beautiful.
filled. When y'all do that, man, keep me filled in,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
for sure,
Definitely
for
want to
sure.
tap in.
Absolutely.
Man. You got this guy in the chair, man. This smooth guy in the chair, man.
This
Go
is
ahead,
smooth.
plug your stuff one time. man.
Everybody, you know. But What's Your Motive podcast? You know what I mean? To highlight gentlemen like you and other women as well, just in the community. I continue to try to do that. I try to diversify it as much as possible. Young, older, our age. Trying to get a different variety of people still. And I'm always trying to do that and tap into the mental health space, obviously.
Yep.
So I'm continuing doing that. Got a few things in the works with my boy Vic Sloan. Vic Sloan been doing the Tot Lot. Tot Lot tournament. He been doing that for, I think it'll be 15 years this year.
Okay.
We did it at Mesmer the last 2 years. We're gonna do it again this year, and also trying to do, I think I could say this, Vic, starting a nonprofit as well, trying to do some things in regards to, the kind of like the at-risk youth type thing. Not like a Running Rebels thing, it's a little bit different. Also trying to tap in with Padway on some things that we had a conversation about in regards to helping some of the individuals that may be facing charges, maybe getting ready to go through some trials and things like that, but trying to keep them on the straight and narrow to build up that, that reputation that they're actually trying to, rehabilitate themselves prior to. So doing some of those things, still doing teacher professional development with my boy Will Holloway with Integrated Community Education Consultants. So still doing that. I am a higher ed administrator still at MATC, but still moving around, trying to move and groove. Still working with the teachers, site supervising through Alverno. But the podcast is the baby, man. You know, that's really like the catalyst, and I'm always just trying to continue to collaborate. And one thing I want to give Mark a lot of credit for is he reached out to me. I had already been seeing a lot of stuff he was doing with Cut Talk, you know, and things like that. And we got a lot of podcasts that do a lot of sports and things like that. So he actually wrote me on Facebook. And I'm never really like on Facebook like that. I just post and do my daily post and get up out of there. But he actually wrote me, and I was like, kind of like humbled, like somebody actually like been watching this, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, for real, I want to shout out Leaf too, because Leaf was like one of the first people to ever wear my brand, Worldwide Stew. So man, and I've been knowing Leaf since college. So great brother, man.
Yeah.
Like I got a lot of respect for him. Shout out to him and his brother for the Yes, they brand too. So. And shout out to you for writing your book too, man.
Oh,
Man,
for sure.
Go ahead, plug that one time. Man.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot all about that.
Come on, man.
So we did it. We did the book signing in August. Launched the book the 19th, and got a great reception. Got a few people that want us to come out and actually try to build a curriculum for it, which is cool. I think we're gonna be doing something at Carroll College as well.
Okay.
But that's pretty much
But
it.
again, man, y'all know what I got going on, man, with the Cut Talk podcast, Cut Talk 525 podcast, man. We just trying to stay consistent and just trying to work, man. Just bringing light to the city. I know like most of the content right now is ball players. But yeah, get a few more barbers in there, you know what I'm saying, people who do work in the community. And I love the fact that y'all plug, nonprofit stuff and volunteering, because I'm trying to get my hands in that. When they get a little older, they done with daycare, and I got some more time on my hands. I'm definitely trying to, like, me and the wife, trying to get our hands in some of that stuff too.
Yeah, we can get you tapped in for sure.
Yeah, for real.
We better together, I tell you that.
Yeah.
Better together.
But again, man, salute to y'all for coming through, you know what I'm saying? Bro, let me cut his hair. You just let me, you know what I'm saying, pick your brain, both of y'all, man. Like, I ain't got no big brother, so it's dope to have, like, older cats in the building that I could like throw ideas with, just vent to, you know what I'm saying, see where they coming from. So I appreciate that with both of you. I know I'll be on y'all with y'all campaigns and all that stuff. Y'all Secret Service and all that and all that, man. But like at the end of the day, bruh, it's dope to see black man be clean, you know what I'm saying? Love their image and want to have a certain image, because I feel like that's not seen enough in our community. So the fact that y'all care about your image, how y'all present yourself, that's dope. That's dope, man. So if y'all brothers got anything else before we get up out of here, man.
Just want to say thank you.
Yeah.
We got to thank you, MP.
Yeah.
And not only, everything you do is admirable and inspiring. But I really love the consistency.
Oh yeah.
And I love the relationship we forged too.
Oh yeah.
Being able to converse and talk about a variety of topics, but it never felt strange. You know what I mean? It always felt fluid.
Yeah.
Right.
And we could talk about a variety of things. And for you to bring us together like this, I think it's great, because we need to see more of this. And I think we say that. That sounds really cliche, right? We need to see more of this. We need to be more collaborative. But MP, actually, you being a catalyst for that. And I want to let you know that your drops in the bucket really.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I want to say, man, I've been a fan for a minute, even before we connected. Like, I remember I discovered your podcast. I think it might have been D. Hank, because me and D. Hank used to be super close back in the day. And when I saw that one, man, I just started. I think I binge watched your podcast for probably like the whole day, because I'm like, dang, he got all the hoopers on here, man. So I just want to say, man, like, big fan, bro.
For sure.
Appreciate everything that you're doing for the basketball community and just for the Milwaukee community as a whole.
Yeah.
And man, just keep doing your thing, bro.
I appreciate
that. For sure.
I'm going out there this summer, y'all. We got to do something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. I'm going to follow y'all, whatever y'all want to do, whether it be, man, we get together, throw some meat on the grill.
Man,
at whoever house.
We got to get on the court, dog.
No, man, I love y'all. Y'all the big bros, but I don't want to.
I tried to get him out there. We got to get him out there.
No, it'll be love.
Oh, you probably got to work. We got to find something.
We got to. It's a must, man. All of us play ball, so it's a must, man. Friendly competition. But, like, and the fact that, like, you know what I'm saying, we all got families. We all got, you know what I'm saying, people. But just keep the communication going and stay linked, bro. Because I think the biggest thing with the collaboration, bro, I just want to be around good people.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
At the end of the day, man, pods is cool, merch is cool, foundations is cool, but I'm around a good guy.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, my circle has been here, it's been there, it's been over there. Can I trust this person? Can I? And And it's like, man, I ain't
Motives.
trying to deal with
Motives.
that, man. I ain't trying to deal with all that.
Motives,
So when you meet somebody solid, man, you try
For
to
sure.
keep that person around.
Absolutely.
So, man, like I said, y'all got anything else before we get up out of here?
No, I ain't got nothing else. Maybe one more shout out. Shout out Lee Allen. He doing the Special Needs and Wants pod.
Mm-hmm.
His son is autistic.
Okay.
And you know, shout out to him for, you know, being that stand-up father and doing that and, you know, embracing that, you know, because I know that could be tough. So
Yeah, for sure.
shout out Lee.
For sure.
I'm gonna give one more shout out, man. I want to shout out my boy Jerry Smith, man.
Jay Smith,
yeah.
shout out Jerry.
Man, to see him make a transition from a professional athlete to a coach, and just to see what UWGB been doing, bro, over the last couple months. They're on a 5-game winning streak right now, and Jerry's been an instrumental part of the players' development. So man, he's been doing a phenomenal job. So him and DG, man, like salute. And I know they're recruiting the city, so I love that.
Beautiful.
So
I don't want to get away, but we're gonna leave it at that,
Ah, shout out Cut Talk.
We're gonna leave
Shout out Cut Talk,
we're gonna
man.
leave it at that, man. I ain't gonna.
He been
But
super
it's Cut
hospitable.
Talk, man. Corey, Stewart, Walter, Cullin in the building, man. It's love.
yep.